Wow, so windy. I'm dying. All right. You know, fishing without suffering isn't fishing at all. If you didn't want to suffer a little bit, stay home, watch your Netflix, watch your YouTube. So I'm on my way up to Randall's Island today. Sort of a freezing cold January. Whew. I got off the subway and I'm like immediately questioning my decision to go fishing today. So damn cold. My short walk, I'm already kind of snotty. Can't really feel my face. I'm on the footbridge leading into the island here. You could kind of see the Upper West Side and then Midtown down that way. Queens is over here. This is the footbridge. Again, it's like freezing. My hands are like already like kind of clawing up. I'll explain to you guys where I'm planning on fishing. I'm going to try a few places that I've been thinking about. Maybe we'll find something. Alright, so the first place I wanted to try setting up here is right underneath the bridge that I just crossed. My guess is actually right up until that first piling. It must be pretty shallow. I can almost see some of the rocks and stuff on the ground there, so that might not be deep enough. I do see kind of like a current flowing that way, so actually it looks like the deepest point is going to be right near that second piling. I can't cast that far, nor can I get there. So, you know, before I try the current that's kind of coming right on the outside of that piling, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try deploying my secret weapon here. All right, so my secret weapon. I recently, well, not recently, but last year, someone bought me a portable sonar detector. I think it's called the iBobber. I never had a chance to use it just because frankly I didn't really know how to set it up. I looked it up the other day. It was remarkably simple. You just like download the app and link it. So I got my telescopic fishing pole here. I got my iBobber. It has a little sonar detector down here. I'm gonna launch it. I'll launch it right at that shallow-ish piling just to see if, you know, it's deep enough, and apparently it'll also detect any fish. It's a fish finder after all, right? So, well, let's set it up and we'll see if this thing works. All right, simple enough. I got my little clip here. Let's see if this thing will clip on. Come on, you can do it. Yes. All right. Somehow I got it to clip on. Perfect. So apparently what happens, red part down. All right, I'm gonna shoot it. Hopefully it lands like this. As soon as it hits the water, it's supposed to turn on and start detecting the ground beneath it. So let's throw it out there and let's turn the app on. Here we go. Okay, so it's in the water. Let's see. Let's turn on my app here. Okay, so let's go for the sonar. Let's connect. Where is my bobber at this point? Where did it go? I don't even see it. What? Oh, there it is. Okay. What do you see? Doesn't see anything. What's going on? Keep asking me to connect. All right, maybe fail here. All right, let's try that again. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm detecting at this point. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm connected. Let's try one more time. Okay, it just hit the water. It's white side up. There we go. All right, so my bobber is right maybe like 20 feet below the piling. It's telling me telling me there's some fish down there. Okay. All right. Still going. Still going. Yeah, as it's going, it looks like it's getting very shallow. So it looks like right where I first launched it, was probably where it detected 2 fish, 17 and 20 inches each. Huh. So what I saw before was when I cast it right behind this piling, it was really shallow. It was really deep. It hit 2 fish. It said that there were 2 fish down there, and then it got very shallow very quickly. So just reading the current, I believe it, because there's a strong current, or what seems like a strong current, coming down from up top, and then I see the current kind of moving out more. So it's probably much deeper in that little slot. Weak sonar, come on. Oh, it hasn't connected. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whew, this wind is... Oh, okay, it's connected. Cool, cool. Oh, no, it's not. What's going on? Come on. What? What? Okay, so my secret weapon's not quite working. The iBobber is like... The connection isn't too great. Maybe it's a phone issue. Maybe it's a Bluetooth issue. Not sure. Too good of a spot to not try. I have a bunch of swim baits. Today's a swim bait day. I'll try like 10-15 casts. If nothing else, I'll move on. Try to make my way down with the iBobber all the way down to the bridge. They're sinking and diving. They're sinking and diving. I mean, they see something. They see something under the water that I don't see. So yeah, you know what? Let me try this iBobber out there. Okay, so my bobber is in the water. It's telling me there's a ton of fish. I mean, it's actually going backwards in the swirl. So it looks like, so my bobber is right there. It's like not really moving. Look, tiny fish, tiny fish is what it's detecting. It's really shallow though, so I doubt. I mean, maybe those were the bait fish, just like these like tiny little 3-inchers. Minnow? There must be minnow out there. But you know what? I want to get it a little bit farther into like some of those pools, and if I can get it there and I can get this iBobber thing to work while I'm doing it, maybe I can see some bigger fish. And maybe if there are some bigger fish, I can just try using a swim bait. All right. Yep. Okay. It's telling me there's like a ton of fish down there. I mean, it's floating down. There's some 15 inchers and 8 and 9 inchers and... Okay. That's all good. Look. What? 8 and 9 inchers, like just like small little fish. Is that true? Is that truth? Can that be? 7, 8, 12. Okay, wow, okay. Okay, wow, I'm getting a lot of hits here, guys. Getting a lot of hits. I'm losing the sun. Losing the sun, oh no. But look, I'm getting a good amount of hits on the fish finder here. Getting a real good amount of hits on the fish finder. Okay, let's try that run one more time. Okay, let's try. I mean, it's right in front of me. So if this little swirl eddy where the seagulls were diving really did have a lot of the bait fish. Okay, there it goes. Let's turn you on. Weak sonar signal again. No, no, don't bug. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, okay. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of right there. It's telling me there's a ton of fish down there. It's telling me there's a ton of fish. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. All right. So let's test it out. Let's test out. Look. They're not big. They're not big. They're like 8, 9, 12. I mean, these are the same hits I was getting the first time around. So, okay, this sonar is definitely detecting something. The sun is setting, so hopefully they're gonna start biting soon. Right here, the seagulls were diving before. Yeah, okay. 15:30 now. Okay, yeah, all right. It thinks it's all right. Good. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna reel this guy back in. Well, actually, this is kind of fun. Let me try this one more time. I do want to try to get a reading on the iBobber 3 times. Okay. All right. So here we go. They were all at like around 13 feet. Okay, let's try one more time. Come on, pick it up, baby. Pick it up. I see you, little bobber, right there. There we go. Ooh, 17-incher. Okay, that's it. All right, 16 feet down, 3, 4. Okay, 17 feet down. Okay. Here we go. Bobber, hopefully you've done good work here. Hopefully you've accomplished your task. So I don't need to cast too far. It's actually freaking windy here. I'm like dying. My hands are frozen. Let's try casting a few here. And yeah, it is deep, and the current will take it pretty deep. All right. All right, so that triangle jig wasn't working for me, so switched back to a swim bait on a jig head. Let's see if this gets any better luck. The seagulls are back. I've been throwing my swim bait out there for the last 30 minutes as the sun was setting. Nothing, not even a bite. But now that I see the gulls back, let's see if I can, maybe that means the bait fish are back. I'm gonna set up a fish finder rig. The last one that I had pre-set up, I lost a couple things. So when you're doing a high-low rig, I think, depends on how long you want your leader to be. I'm making a new leader here. This is probably about 2 feet. You can go much longer than that, but it just happens that that's how I cut it. All right, so I got my 2 loops. I'm gonna cut the tags off here, but my fingers are frozen. So for now, ow, okay. Right, maybe this end is gonna go on my clip once I tighten it. Better, whatever. I'll tighten later. Big hook gonna go on one end. I would say about 1/3 of the way down from your clip, you want to do a drop loop. So the way I do it is you take the line, you loop it across once with your thumb and your middle finger. You just hold on to the loop you just made right here, like that. Right now you have kind of like 2 lines here and 1 line on the bottom. What I do is you gotta twist the top 2, 1, 2, maybe like 3 or 4 times. I don't know how many times I just did that, but you just kind of twist it, right? Then you take the bottom single line, you loop it through the loop you just made, and then you tighten, right? And if you do that, let me lubricate a little bit. You get a nice little drop loop here. I'm gonna stick a smaller hook up there, a larger hook on the bottom, put some worms on it, get it out there as quickly as possible because these birds are just going crazy diving. So I spent the last hour and a half throwing everything that I had in my tackle box at these fish. Nothing seemed to work. I don't know if it's because the fish finder or if I just wasn't giving what they were looking for, but not even a bite. A little disappointing, especially because it looks like there's some indication of fish down there, but the important thing to remember is, every day is new, so you gotta just come back and try again, and maybe next time you apply a little bit more creativity, think outside the box, do a little more research, and next time maybe you'll get that fish. So I'd say if you guys are out here, you guys are trying to fish, especially on the East River, and you're not having much luck, hey, don't give up. Go back to the drawing board, come out next week and try something new. And who knows, maybe you'll get lucky then.